Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Liam here and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. I'm back with Bree and we are filming the Mach-E today. So this video is going to be a little different. It's going to be a charging video. So instead of driving this car around or anything like that, we're going to talk about how we've dealt with the charging situation since she's had this car. Currently, we're at her apartment complex and there is thankfully a charging station at this apartment complex, which is very lucky, I guess, because not every apartment complex typically has a charging station at it. And so she has the, what is it, Ford Pass, where you get 3 years of free charging? Yeah, that's why you haven't bought any of the passes for like the fast charging yet, right? Because you just have the free Ford charging network. So there's really no reason to spend money right now on Electrify America passes or something like that, because we're not driving on those places.
And it didn't even cost that much, like $10, $15.
Basically, we're gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like to charge the car here at the apartment place. And for 4 months or so, she actually didn't have access to this charger because it just was broken, and their apartment place finally got it fixed around 4 months ago now. So for half the time she's had this car so far, she hasn't had access to a home charging setup. And so she's basically had to charge the car out and about for the last 4 months in random areas, kind of wherever there's a charger that's not taken. So in reality, there's two effective charging methods for an electric car of this caliber, I guess. Realistically, you'd want to charge on the 7.2 kilowatt hour charging setting, which is considered the level 2 charging station. You can set that up in your garage if you have like a 240 volt outlet, but none of the garages that she has actually has a 240 volt outlet, so she'd have to get one installed if she wanted to do that. She actually does have access, like I said before, to a not quick charger. It's not the DC fast charger on the other side, but it is the ACJ 1772 charger. She uses that and it takes around like 4 to 8 hours depending on what battery percentage she's at. Usually she can just charge it up overnight and she's good to go in the morning. So it's super nice, and it's nice that it's in the apartment place so she doesn't have to leave anymore to go charge it up. Once you charge the car to around 80%, I believe, it actually throttles the charging a lot, and it basically takes like an hour from 80% to 100%, whether you're using the DC fast charger or whether you're using the regular standard charger. So basically when it hits 80%, it just charges at a standard level 2 speed, I believe, and it doesn't really charge any quicker than that. So you kind of just have to wait for the slow time. This specific charging station, she does charge at it for free thanks to the Ford Pass network. If this wasn't in the Ford Pass network, she would probably have to buy like the ChargePoint charging pass or something like that. So we're currently at 38% with 97 miles right now left before she runs out of charge. So we're at a small little ChargePoint charging station right here, and as you can see, there's 2 handles for 2 different EV spots. I believe Teslas and like other EV cars can use both of these since it's the standard charging. But on the Mustang Mach-E right here, we have the charging kind of like area, I guess, or the charging cap, I guess. We'll call it the charge cap, I guess, because gas cap, but charge cap. To open it, you just push the charge cap in like that, boom, close, open it, push in, boom. And this is where you would plug in the regular connector right in this spot, or if you want to use the DC fast charging, you'd have these extra 2 spots down here to use. Not quite sure what this indicator does. We think that it has to do with how much time it has left charging the vehicle. However, I'm not quite sure and I haven't bothered to look it up. So if you know, real quick, just comment down in the comments down below. That'd be nice. Usually when she goes to charge the Mach-E, she ends up using her phone as a way to charge it. So she basically puts her phone against this little pad screen here, and it basically recognizes her account and that it's linked with Ford Networks Pass or whatever. And so she just basically plugs it right in here, boom, and you can see on the charging station that the time elapsed just started for like 10-15 seconds now, and boom, you got it charged. So next we're going to show you guys kind of what the app looks like. So as you can see, we have a finished charging like estimation time, and it's a little messed up in the app right now. It kind of looks, the UI looks a little weird, but you can see that it says it'll finish charging by 2:52 a.m. at 100%. I don't think she usually lets it sit on there till 100%. Usually she'll go out and take it off a little earlier. If there is another car on the charger next to it, there also can be slowdowns in power, and it'll withdraw more power at once, so it makes the overall time to charge a little bit slower for a car. And we've even seen situations where 2 cars will be charging at once and it'll actually blow out the breaker or something like that in the charging station itself. What does it say? The target level for the range is going to be 254 miles. So it's cool that it has a little range estimator, although we've noticed this number to be quite different, honestly, depending on, I was gonna say, depending on weather conditions, or after it's been sitting on the charger for longer, we'll notice we get a little bit better range. But yeah, this is basically what it looks like, guys, right here. Mach-E's just on the charger. Boom. In terms of easeability to use chargers, it's not the easiest if you do not have a home charging setup. So if you're looking to get an electric car similar to the Mach-E or a Tesla or something, then you definitely want to make sure you can have an effective home charging setup that you can rely on in case you can't make it to a charging station, for instance. And it's really honestly just a necessity to have for a car that's an electric car. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to make this quick video real quick going over the way we charge this car, specifically her home setup, because we don't really use the DC fast charging all that much. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. That's all I have for you guys today, and peace out.